What up? It's your boy, Mr. Mumbles, King's Court, East 905. So yeah, so we are just we are there. All right, so we are going to be going on some topics here with some battle rap. In a bit, we will be meeting up with TDH from Bloody Scene, and we will be doing an interview with him. Just talking about the event that's going to be coming up later on. Definitely, getting ready for that. So we'll definitely be having some conversations as to what's going on in Michigan battle rap and its place in the actual industry there. So shout out there for that, and we're going to be getting ready. All right, and let's start off by playing some tunes here, and all right, warm up there.
Hits.
Hey. Known hustler, big booty bitch with that load on her. Never been a stow in her life, but road runner. Yeah, she was broke, but dollar sign put some pros on her. No, she don't swipe, she take trips with them zones on her. Yeah, she got her license, but this time the bus route. Soon as I bust down, I hit her with a bust down. Cause baby girl bout it, and Sig dollar up now. She really couldn't believe all this cheese on her turnaround. Throwing me the pussy, I know just what to do with it. Cause she love pussy, oh like 400 blues in it. Till she met the gang, she knew bums like soup kitchens. Was eating 4 for 4s, now baby Root Chris it. Hold up, why you mad? This must be your bitch. You can have her back soon as she get back from this trip. But if little mama loyal, I'ma put her down with trips. Vacation out in West Can't.
You want them diamonds and pearls? I'ma be my Greyhound girl. I'ma trail you on the way down, girl. When that bag touch down, I'ma give you the world.
I wanna choke.
Oh, you do? Well, come and be my Greyhound girl. From the K to the V, put the place down, girl. Every real street nigga need a Greyhound girl.
Look, nigga, now let's get this understood. I want the money, I'm till I get up out the hood. Taking trips, OT ain't shit. Serving the fiends ain't shit. But the only thing that you gon' catch me stuffing is some dick. My mouth slick, you gotta put me in my place. And if I think that you can handle it, I put it in your face. Road running on a hound, we'll never catch a case. You could trust me, if you fuck me, you gon' come up off some bank. Bad attitude, conceited, I don't think my shit stank. If I'm fucking with that nigga, know he put me on some game. chain. Loyalty is all I know when it come down to the game. Making money on the hound with my low-key thing. Throw it back so good he wanna make a bitch's main. Let fuck me in his chain, make him call me, say my name. Yeah, he got a bitch trained, suck the dick extra sloppy, and that money keep me coming. His roll extra sloppy.
You want them diamonds and pearls? You do. Well, come and be my Greyhound girl. I'ma trail you on the way down, girl. When it's bag touchdown, I'ma give you the world. Be my Greyhound girl.
I wanna travel the world.
Oh, you do? Well, come and be my Greyhound girl. From the keep putting plays down, girl. Every real street nigga need a great girl.
Hits, baby.
Hold me down, so I'ma hold them up. A gun gang, it don't bang. Hey, from the mud. TDH chasing, see a dollar. If my nigga hold me down, I'ma hold them up. Hey, hey.
All my niggas hold me down, so I'ma hold them up. You go against the gang, nigga, they gon' roll you up. I told Tez next summer we doing them Bentley trucks. He looked at me and said, cuz, hey, let's fuck it up. Go and get your big homie if you wanna address me. But come and get your bitch too, cause she wanna bless me. All these 9 sticks and ice, they calling us the Gretzky's. They wanna ride a nigga way. All these pussy niggas in the way, dog, they holding us up. All this money on me right now, it ain't no folding it up. I told cuz I'll kill for him, cause we come from the mud. The black bottom with them gorillas, they grows.
Holding up, I need more weight, ain't strong enough. Hey, I'm a dog, I'm a hustler, I'm a go get it. For them days I was barely holding up. I need more weight, but I wasn't strong enough. I'm a dog, I'm a hustler, I'm a go get up. Beat your ass, get your brother. And with the bread, even stars came back for my sauce. Niggas owe me one. You only worries the results. Niggas know who won. Print 100 shirts, y'all niggas won. Shining like I'm the chosen one. Got me some bands, I'ma hold them up. Now I'm standing on 10. Remember I was barely holding up. Now I'm your bitch over on my nuts. You hold on that bitch, won't hold a gun. Go get your bro, he the one to get active. I never slept on no money unless he was talking my mouth. Thought he lied till he died, tears all in that casket. High head in the box, boy, you drunk all in that money. I guess I'm gonna go to the holding up. I need more weight, I wasn't strong enough. Hey, I'm a dog, I'm a hustler, I'ma go get up. Beat your ass, get your brother, nigga, go get on. For them days I was barely holding up. I need more weight, but I wasn't strong enough. I'm a hustler, go get up. Beat your ass, go get on.
Hey, I don't want to hear none of that rapping ass shit you rap niggas been rapping about. Lying all in your verses, all in your mixtape. Keep that shit, nigga. Hey, rapping ass nigga, stop telling us these stories about you getting off. When it goes down, you don't get it. Stop rapping all these lies and no fuck. Rapping ass niggas and they fairy tales. These niggas really telling stories well. Rapping ass niggas and they fairy tales and they tell them well. Hey yo, bars, let me hear that shit. Matter of fact, that shit trash. I don't wanna hear that shit. When you said you was a killer, I ain't feel that shit. It cost you nothing real. $0, that's it. These niggas that playing roles. Tell your security they hoes. No landslide when you battling these calicos. Now your body like the stroll, filled up with hoes. No pads full of murders that you never did. Rap verses filled with birds that you never flipped. All out your neck, that's gon' get. Talking tough, got that's what you get. If a nigga against me, you ain't gonna be getting money. You not blood sick like some sick sale. I gave her back, didn't make her rap. Kiss and tell. Rapping ass nigga. Use a rapper dog.
East 905. We're in the building. So we're going to be having TDH up in the building there, discussing, as I said, is the nigga versus card is called, niggas versus bitches. That's, I understand people are upset about it and there's drama, but it is what it is. And shout out to that. So right now we got Clever versus Karma B was just announced. We got Chef Trez versus Diablo. We got Mac Myron going against Bonnie Godiva. That's gonna be some fire. I believe so. Hopefully we're gonna get some more announcements going on there today. Try to get more of the card out of him and see what's going to be planned for the rest of the card, how many battles are going to be on there. I believe there is another matchup that was announced, but I forget who. I believe it was Nemesis had somebody on the card, but I don't know who she is battling there. Maybe we'll talk a little bit about their Pandemonium event that had just, they had not too long ago. Math Offer was in the building for that. They just dropped Danny Myers versus J2 from that battle. So make sure y'all go and check that out on the Bloody Scene page. It's 3-rounder, fire, like Danny Myers really goes in on J2. J2 come back with some, like, if you're really liking the gun by the, punchlines, J2, I have to admit it, he's one of them killers. Like I first watched him versus Yoshi, and that dude impressed me and stuff. And I know he went through the Crucible, so we might be seeing him on URL. But the Pandemonium event was their last event, and I had, I know I heard some great things about it there. And Biggs, shout out Mr. Biggs. I believe he had a battle on there as well. So, they really, Flint, you don't really hear a lot from them in the main stage, but I gotta give them props, like really doing some really good things in the Michigan area, really putting some battles together. I know. All right. All right. So let me just send to him a new invite there, and we're going to be getting TDH now. So let's just get some music playing here. All right. Go ahead, invite her, and we'll definitely be getting the interview started here very shortly. Hopefully, everything's through fine there. Yeah, certainly here's folks there just, going through the technical difficulty there. The whole, virtual world, virtual industry there of, doing these things through the net and through things like that. We gotta let technology do its thing, and so all right, so it'll be a couple of minutes there. You should be able to join shortly there, and we'll definitely be able to connect further. I do want to be doing more. There we go. So let's bring him on here. What up, TDH? Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's good?
All right. What up? What up? What up? What's
What's
good, man?
boy?
I'm doing all right. Just trying to, get through the whole pandemic and, trying new things and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
how
man.
how was the pandemic? How has 2020 been for you as
Man,
a league owner and stuff?
man, it's crazy
A
that
lot of
you asked
changes.
me this. It's crazy that you asked me this. I'm actually about to go share. This is on your page right now before I answer the question. Is this on your
Yeah,
page?
yeah.
All right.
Pardon? Yeah.
All right, because I'm sharing it right now. But it's crazy you asked me that question because me and one of my cousins was just talking about this just the other day. And 2020 been fucked up for a lot of people. But me personally, it's been one of my best years, if not my best year. So it's hard for me to relate. Like a lot of people, like I understand the deaths and the sickness and the shutdowns and everything, you know what I'm saying? I understand all that and I respect all that. But me personally, it's been my year, fam. You feel me? So
You know what's so funny is I feel you is that um it's been like that for literally this year. I've started multiple business, like I do snow shoveling. So I've actually started that as a business, the blogging and everything. I spent the year studying and I'm starting to do that. So I'm actually with you on that. Like 2020 has been my most productive year in like the last 5 years and everything. But it still has been like a fucked up year of just not being able to go out as freely as you'd like and stuff
yeah.
like that. So,
Well, the thing
so
is with businessmen, or not just businessmen, business people, entrepreneurs don't need to be out anyway. They need to be sitting down taking care of their business anyway. So that's why a lot of entrepreneurs, up and coming entrepreneurs, did all right this year because it
yeah,
wasn't nothing to do but to focus on your business. You know what I
true,
mean?
true. So
That's that's one of the few only good things we had going on that came out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it gave you a lot of downtime to really like focus on business and focus on your like people need to utilize to focus on themselves and just set themselves up for better. But let's start the interview. For those that don't know you, who is TDH?
TDH. I'm the young trapper from Flint, Michigan. Hustler of every year. You feel me? Bloody Scene owner. You know what I mean? I own a couple businesses. You know what I mean? I've been grinding since the beginning. But right now we just focus more on the battle rap. I am the owner of Bloody Scene Battle Rap that's located in Flint, Michigan. You know what I'm saying? We actually been around for a minute now. It's actually 7 years. My bad, my phone crazy. I don't know if it coming through that way, but we've been in the game since 2013. November 21st was our first event, 2013. So we just had a 7-year anniversary just a week or so ago, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, I'm the owner, you know what I mean? Like I'm one of the first people in Flint, Michigan to ever even bring up the 2 words battle rap. It's a couple other people before me or around my time that tamper with it, but I was the one to really make it happen. You know what I'm saying? I was the one to really turn it to something. It was people, like I said, it was people tampering with it before me, but when I got my hands on it, it became something. You know what I mean? So I'm more just a league owner. I'm the founder. I'm the godfather. I'm the king of Flint battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that made it happen. You know what I mean? So that's who I am. You know what I mean? You come to Flint, Michigan, and you know what I mean? You're gonna see other positions that I hold too. But right now we Bloody Scene out. What's good?
True, because you also do one of the few league owners that also do battle rap yourself, correct?
Yeah. I love the sport, man. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something that I love. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you can't be a king or you can't be a leader if you don't get out there and fight. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't out there in the field, if you ain't never touched the field, how can you tell anybody anything about the field? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my advantages over a lot of other league owners. I know what the battlers feel on the inside. I know what they go through when they coming up with they material. You know what I'm saying? I know what they feel. I know what it feel like to win, and I know what it feel like to lose. You know what I'm saying? I know what it feel like to when you thought a bar was gonna hit and that bitch didn't hit and something else hit and you didn't even expect it. I know all that shit, so I can relate to them a lot better. You feel me?
True. So, and you have one of the things I've always liked about Bloody Scene is that you have not been afraid to invest in getting people out there, getting your people in Flint looks with proper names. Like I know for a year you've had Jazz out there hosting, Nunu, Nels, like I believe Math without your last. You've always been one to make your people have the plates that can help elevate them and looks that will help elevate them beyond your platform there.
Right. You gotta look at this. Like, look where I'm from, Flint, Michigan. We one of the last cities in America to really pick it up. Even though Detroit is an hour away, even though Pontiac is 40 minutes, 45 minutes away. And you know the effect that those two cities have on battle rap. Even though they're so close to us, it still took us a decade after them to even grab it. Not maybe like 6 years, close to a decade. So I realized, I don't have time to be playing with them or I got to get right to it basically. So my whole mentality was, let's bring these people out. A lot of people was like, yo, you guys, y'all ain't ready. Those battlers ain't ready to battle these certain people or battle in front of these certain people. I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, they got to know who we are right now, if they like us or not. We here. because we already got 1,000 motherfuckers in front of us that they already know. So we got to make some noise right now. We got to get in front of them right now. You know what I mean? And that was my attitude, and that's why I brought Jazz been to Flint, Michigan 5-6 times. Nunu been here 2 times. I done had Twerk here a couple times. You know what I mean? Duchess. I didn't had Official here. I didn't had a lot of people here. You know what I mean? I don't want to miss nobody, but it's a lot more. But I didn't have people here. You know what I mean? And it took some time, and it seemed like now we finally getting a little shine.
Very much, yeah. I do like I've always liked that, and I've always respected how me and you've known each other for a good couple of years now. Back when, you know, I do apologize for the bad business was on my point, that because you were one of the first people to show, you know, Ms. Black Pearl's support and stuff and love when she was doing. That's the thing. Yeah. So me, like, I've known. That's the thing. I've had respect for you.
Shit, man, I forgot about that shit. I don't hold shit. You know what I mean? I know. I know people, bro. You know, I had the opportunity to move around when I was younger. I moved around the states, especially in my 20s. You know what I mean? I'm in my 30s now, so in my 20s I traveled a lot. So, you know what I mean? I was able to meet different people, and I kind of got a feel for people. I knew y'all wasn't on no bull. Y'all wasn't just like fuck TDH, fuck buddy scene. I know that shit, man. Yeah. I know that shit, bro.
And I've always liked how you've carried yourself and stuff. So I've always given respect on that. But
for sure, respect.
So
back to King.
Let's talk about what. Well, we got more stuff, but let's talk about what's on the horizon right now. So you have a card coming up that has seemed to cause a little bit of controversy in the battle rap world, which I laughed because on Twitter I told people, I'm like, y'all must not know who TDH is. He's not gonna run away from the controversy. It's not like he didn't know what they're gonna, you know, like
that's who I am.
I know who you were. So I was like, yeah, that's Bloody Scene. Like, you know,
that's who I am. That's the part that the industry don't know, that they about to find out. That's who I am here. That's how I made my name here in Flint and in Michigan, being controversial. You know what I mean? Coming up with the craziest shit, saying it and doing it. You know what I mean? And not caring what people say. So that's like when I put that out, I knew that I was gonna get some attention off of it. I didn't know from where and from who, and I didn't think it was gonna be that fast. I didn't think like immediately. It was like immediately. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, it was real. I seen it right on Twitter, and I even told you, like I seen it right on Twitter immediately. Every blogger was talking about.
I swear to God, I posted it. And I never forget it. I got drunk. I think it was around Thanksgiving time. It was either on Thanksgiving or the day before. It was somewhere around there. So I was drinking. I'm drunk as hell. And I posted it. I fall asleep. I wake up probably about 1. And my baby Jazz and my mom, Jazz the rapper, in my inbox, like, you know, your flyer went viral. I'm like, what? I go check everywhere, bro. I'm like, yo, but look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you a jewel. I'm gonna give you part of a jewel. I'm not gonna give you the whole jewel. I'm gonna give you part of the jewel because I want to come back to your show when I release the whole card, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you part of a jewel. The name of this event, I wasn't the one that really came up with it.
Okay.
And you know who the person is that was like, TDH, listen, my nigga. I'm like, and I was like, bro, you sure, bro? He was like, yo, do it. It fits, you do it. I'm like, bro, you already know all the bullshit I'm in already. I'm already always in some bullshit. He like, so you know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a part of that story right now. Say this and bring it back. I'm gonna tell you who it was, you know what I mean? And I would just like, and what I did do though, on some real shit, and I want to put this out here. What I did do though, I went to every female on the card and I asked them, with respect. And I asked them, I said, yo, this is what I'm thinking about doing. What do you think about this?
Mhm.
And they all laughed and they was like, nigga, it's battle rap. Let's do it. It worked.
Yeah,
And so I didn't just throw it out there and was like niggas and bitches and nobody knew. Like the dudes, I don't really think the dudes knew. So I don't really care if they knew or not. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Then
Yeah, they don't care anyway. But the females, I made sure the females knew what was going on. And we good. So niggas versus bitches, February 6th, Flint, Michigan on Bloody Scene. And it's at my venue on Welch and fucking Chevrolet in Flint, Michigan. You feel me? I own the venue, so when y'all come to Flint, y'all ain't got to worry about getting rushed out. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do. You know what I mean?
respect.
We all
Yeah,
already released 3 battles.
yeah. So you released Bonnie Godiva versus Mac Myron.
Yeah.
Diablo versus Chef Trez.
Yes,
Fire.
sir. That
And then
shit.
you got Clever versus Karma B.
Karma B from I know Carolina. I hope I'm not wrong. I hope because if I'm wrong, she gonna cuss me out. Karma B, she from North Carolina. She's somewhere around there. I don't want to say South. I believe she from North Carolina. She rough, yo. I
Isn't
love
yeah, yeah, I'm gonna have to check her. Isn't Nemesis on the card? Or is she not? Because I remember
well,
I seen an interview where, but I don't remember who her opponent was.
because
And I remember she was, huh?
I never we haven't put her opponent out.
Yeah, okay. Because I remember, yeah, she was talking because that's one thing I did notice that the women on the card, when they were getting, they were defending the name of the card, and all of them were saying the same thing of, yo, all through the battle, we're going to be calling each other niggas and bitches. So
Yeah.
how can you love it in battle rap and hate it? You can't pick and choose. So
the reason why they was defending it, that was one of the reasons. It's multiple reasons. For one, they know that we talked about it before I put it out, so they knew what was going to happen. They knew the backlash they was going to get, so they already knew what they had to talk about. That was one of the situations, you know what I mean? And for two, like you said, anybody that got a problem with it, that's like that shit weak as hell. Just for the simple fact, those the bars that's gonna make us go crazy. That's the shit we want to hear anyway. We're gonna be hearing that. We want to hear the bars, but we enjoy the niggas and the bitches and the hoes and the you know what I'm saying? We love that shit. Come on, don't play with me. And where I'm from, we love that shit. That's what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't understand. I understand it. If the women had a problem with it and I still did it, then I understand it. But shit, I think a lot of people mad that they didn't come up with the fucking idea. They ain't have enough fucking balls to do the shit. And the little small ass league got a lot of attention. That's what I think. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Definitely could be because a lot of people were jumping out the window on the title and everything.
Out the window, but I loved it though. And you know what's so funny? It's people that I know that didn't even know it's me. You know what I mean? Like it was people that had a blog out that was like, who are these people that named this event this? Not thinking all the way, knowing that they was in my city with me chilling. And we talked and we ate together and drank and smoked all that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not mad at nobody. To be honest, bro, I ain't mad at nobody because I knew what was gonna happen. I think it's funny, but I'm learning this shit now. I'm learning how this shit going. You know what I mean? So it's all right, bro.
That's it. I just wanted to make sure. I remember when I messaged you. I wanted to message you just because I'm like, I didn't know if you were on Twitter like that to really see. So I'm like, I just got to make sure he knows so that you are able to set your narrative. Like you ain't all of a sudden wake up and, not realize your whole thing is getting talked about and you don't get a chance to, that's the reason why I wanted to do the interview. You know,
I'm Mr. Controversial. Even if I didn't know, I know.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Yeah.
I don't even give a fuck. We
Yeah.
here for battle rap. We here for the entertainment. That's the part that a lot of us is forgetting. You know what I mean? The entertainment part is like just because some of our greatest leagues or the greatest leagues are going to the next level, you know, like streaming, and they seeing the mainstream side, which is beautiful. I'm a fan. Yo, bro, if you can go to old battle events, I can name you some events where I'm in the crowd. You can see me years back. I'm a big fan of URL and a lot of other leagues, but I'm one of the biggest fans of URL. I've been to plenty of them. So I've watched them, and what my thing is, they on another level now. And that's where it's going. But we cannot forget where it started, where we was at. We was in the streets, we was in the barber shops, we was in the alleys, we was in the garages, we was in the living rooms, you know what I'm saying? In the shoe stores. We got to remember that feel, and that's what Bloody Scene brings. I bring that feel, that old feel. You know what I'm saying? Bloody Scene bring that old feel, and that's what we at.
So, are we able to get any exclusive, any new announcements coming out?
I knew this was coming. I gave one last night.
All right.
But since it's you and you the only, and you know, I have 4 other people ask me for an interview. I just want to let you know, I have 4 other people ask me for an interview, and because of that name, and I ain't doing. I was like, if I'm gonna do any, I'm gonna do my bro. You know what I mean?
Respect, man.
So I'm gonna give my bro the first one. But since you brought her up earlier, and she already put it out there, I guess I'll give you her. I'll give you the exclusive.
All right, who's Nemesis battling?
Man, I wish I had a drum roll. I need a drum roll. I don't want to do it because look, when I be watching these shows and shit, niggas be doing the drum roll and they be doing it wrong, and then they have to do it again. Right? I'm not about to be that nigga that do it wrong the first time. So her opponent is. Now, these motherfuckers right here already started talking shit. See, this is the part that y'all don't know. They was at the last event, and they already knew what was up at the last event. Because before I say this, let me address something.
All right.
Before I say this, so hold this thought real quick. People said that I seen a couple blogs and a couple interviews where people said that niggas versus bitches was like it was like motivated from ladies and gents. Yeah, like I saw ladies and gents. I'm like, oh, it was dope. Let me copy and do my own version, which was wrong. When I put together Nim and Dre Dennis back in the beginning of this year, and I told everybody like, yo, I'm gonna do a dude versus female event. I want to see how this one go. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna do that. I never had a name or nothing like that, but I already said that I was gonna do it. So I already had her. I had them booked in the beginning of the year. It's another flyer, but we changed the event, the date and everything because of COVID and all that bullshit. So we had another. We changed the flyer and all that. So I've been had it in progress. It's just that the kings of the real kings of battle rap did the shit first, and. So I was like, well, I didn't think that nobody was gonna say no shit like that. Like, no, nigga, that shit ain't true. That shit was already progress and shit. When I saw it, I was like, shit, fuck it. Let me still do what I do. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's Nemesis and Dre Dennis.
Hell, they already battled. They just
I thought I said because I thought I seen that flyer.
Man, I just dropped Nemesis and Dre Dennis at 5:00. What time is it? 9 American Eastern Time.
Yeah.
I dropped their shit 4 hours ago. They battled They battled 3 weeks ago here in
Okay,
Flint.
because I thought I seen that on a flyer. Okay, so that was
That
the
one
test.
happened. You just go when you get done with this interview. When we get done, go and check
I'm
it out.
definitely gonna check that one because I seen the J2 Danny Myers. That was the last one I seen.
Yeah, it's on the same card as J2 and Danny Myers.
Yeah.
So Nemesis next opponent is Danny Myers.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look, I got 6 battles, and every one of them could have been a main event.
Damn,
But my main, I got 2 main events, and I put one of them out already.
Yeah.
Matt Myron and
Bonnie
Godiva. My other main event, y'all ain't gonna hear about that one till the week of the battle.
Okay.
I'm gonna make y'all wait.
But everything's cool. We'll definitely go to it in February. So everything is already booked.
Hold on. Before you do that, I don't wanna overlook the battle that I just put out there.
Oh, don't be going on that.
Nemesis versus Danny Myers.
And here's the thing about it is Danny Myers is a person who's never going to slack. He never half-asses. He never overlooks anybody. So he's gonna come, bar God Danny Myers is gonna that's gonna be a tough but good look for Nemesis because she can bark, as long as she don't
be barking. And she by her just battling Drake Dennis, she know that feel now. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna get better.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be fire though. It's gonna be a fire battle.
Yeah.
The thing is, the women, they have more advantages than the guys to win battles. And that's, I hate to be the first one to be honest and say it, but really, these is the ones that know how to bark though. These not just any chick, not just the ones that really know how to bark. They have just as much advantages as the dudes because
definitely
you have to be the women in the argument anyway.
Definitely, they've been training for this.
Yeah, they already got the ups on you right there. You can't. So if they know how to bar with it and bark with it, man. So I gave y'all that one. So now I gotta drop it.
So
I'm gonna go holler at my guy. I'm gonna go holler at my guy. Like, man, go ahead and make the flyer, bro. Here are the pictures. Go ahead and do it because I told them. All right, Canada.
Yeah, Danny Meyer versus I'm actually, I'm really liking the matchups in most of these cards that I've seen where it's intergender. I've really liked the matchups that people have been putting together. They've been putting some women and compete, and can really elevate. Like Bonnie's been battling dudes from long time. Like if you look at her King of the Dark, I think she has more dudes that she's battled than women and stuff. Like Peanut, Sharon.
Out of all the women, she had battled the most dudes.
Yeah, she just had a great battle with Show Off.
Yeah, I think she had battled the most dudes. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm gonna ask her. Like, I think she had.
Yeah, so she's very much experienced, knowing what they're gonna say to her. Like, a lot of the women can look at battles that have happened and really know the general approach that the guy they're gonna come with. Like Nemesis, I've seen her before. As long as she can stay clean on her performance, she can really put on a show with Danny. I'm actually really liking that matchup.
She just battled Drake Dennis, bro. You gotta go watch that. You're gonna understand now.
I'm
And
excited because
then the thing is, she's when she elevates. That's what's dope about her. She elevates. She know how to get to. She know how to handle her business, and that's all that matter. Like, bro, we just come in here to work and handle our business, yo. You know what I mean?
definitely.
But the thing about the matchups, it's crazy because a lot of people have been telling me like, but they've been saying this shit. They've been saying this shit for some years now. Here, when I was doing a lot of all the local shit, that the way I put matchups together is kind of crazy. It's kind of weird and shit.
Yeah,
They be off the wall. You know what I mean? But
they work.
It worked. Look, that Danny Mars versus J2 is one of the best battles of 2020.
That battle is fire. Like
It's
honestly,
fire.
both of them, because both of them do their thing. Both of I don't think a lot of people knew who J2 was and know, unless you're really following some of the smaller leagues and stuff, you're not really know who J2 was. And I think he showed himself against the name and, showed that he deserved that position and stuff. And I watched that battle. I think, it was earlier today. No, yesterday. I think I watched that battle. I think last night there, and then battle. I love, I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was a 1-rounder, but I was so glad that it was 3 rounds.
Yeah.
I was so glad that it was 3 rounds.
I had to be. I was like, yo, y'all got. But this is the thing. They battle was also booked when I was telling you about Dre and them.
Yeah.
How Nemesis battle was booked for another card, but it was the same name, but it was just another date.
Yeah.
J2 and Danny was on the same card, so they all had enough time. So that one had to be a 3, and I knew it was going to turn out the way it did. You know what I mean? I knew it. I just knew it. You know what I mean? And I know how these battles on February 6th is about to turn out. Niggas it's about to be crazy. And with the title alone, it opens up the door for both sides of these motherfuckers to go crazy on each other. It's so much shit that they can say to each other. Y'all gotta tune in. And look, it's some more shit that I'm about to do that's crazy. I got some other shit. I ain't gonna bring it up. It's coming real soon. Like I'm waiting to January to release. It's gonna be a streaming platform that you guys will be able to come check it out live.
I was gonna ask about that.
But this is, I'm gonna give you a little small jewel. I'm gonna give you a lot of my little small jewels.
All right.
They ain't gonna get the whole thing, but when you find out where, you gonna crack the fuck up. You hear me? You're gonna be like, this nigga is a fool for putting this shit right here. So y'all enjoy this shit, man. We're gonna have some fun with this shit. We're gonna take it back to the beginning, but we're gonna give y'all the best battles possible. You feel me?
Perfect. All right. So what do you think is the future of, like, what do you think of the future with battle rap, with all the streaming platforms going on, like with Twitch and Caffeine and stuff? Is YouTube done for, or is YouTube still going to be, the main platform? Do you see do you think more leagues are going to be looking to make deals with different platforms to,
Man, I think personally, Caffeine, Twitch, all that shit is perfect for the game. Evolution is the best. Anybody that try to fight Evolution is a dummy, because you can't win. You have to accept it anyway. So any Evolution is, I'm with that. I don't care how it ends. You can't control it most of the time. So I'm happy that battle rap. When I say we, because I'm such a fan, I say we as a fan. I'm happy that we able to be on Caffeine and Twitch and stream now. But that's just for URL, KOTD, hopefully RBE soon. I want to see RBE to the next level too. You know what I mean? But the thing about YouTube, I've been seeing people say, YouTube is done. How? Like, those only 3 leagues. it's still they just open up the door for all other leagues to become the new them. And when I say them, not copy them, but to get those YouTube numbers and get those views and get that attention and that exposure for they to be the next to get the next contracts on Twitch and caffeine. How you think they going the next group of people gonna get there is where you think they gonna go look for them at? It's still going through YouTube. So I suggest all the small leagues to work a little harder and put some shit out. So that's why I took 2020 off, to be honest. Like my last event was August, I think it was August 3rd, 2019. And then I came back around with the Pandemonium event like 2 weeks ago. So that was like a year and maybe a month or so. I can't, I don't feel like thinking right now, but you know what I mean? It was yeah, so I took a year off, but I was thinking about a whole bunch of shit to do for battle rap, you know what I mean? But now we back and it's on and popping. Niggas versus bitches went viral. So, we popping. Just watch out. I just gave y'all a jewel. I just told y'all who the next battle is. You know what I mean? So I gotta get that fire.
All right then. So do you want to shout out? We're gonna end up soon. You want to shout out how do people find you online and battlers that want to work with you or any leagues that want to challenge league for league or do any work with you or any other businesses that you'd like to promote? We're big on supporting Black businesses. So,
well, right now it's Bloody Scene. You feel me? That's all I know is all I see. You know what I mean? No shade, no hate to nobody, but it's Bloody Scene. I'm focused right now, bro. I want to give my part of how we look at battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all our angle of how we look at it, because if you go look at some of the artists that came here, they'll tell you Flint has the best crowds. Bloody Scene events has the best crowd. So if you want to find us, go on YouTube, type in Bloody Scene, just like it sounds, just like it said, Bloody Scene. You know what I mean? Bloody Scene Battle Rap League. Bloody Scene is going to pop up on YouTube. And you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, The Real TDH. You know what I mean?
All right. So we'll definitely have all of those links in the details there for people. As I said, I've done work with him before, and it's always been on the up and up. You've always been straightforward. You've always, dealt with people with respect and everything like that, and respect the talent and everything. So,
Flint, bro, we ain't here. We gonna keep it 100, bro. We got to lose, bro.
I big up people that I know, because I'm like you. I'm a fan of it first. I'm a thing. So I big up people in the culture that I know are good for the culture. So that's why I give you support and everything. Like, you're an addition. There's a lot of negatives to the culture that take away the culture. You're an addition to the culture, so you got to give that.
Appreciate you, bro. That's why I was like, yo, I'm gonna get my dog Phil. I'm gonna go ahead and get Shaw. Oh shit, I'm gonna go ahead and give him. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a couple jewels. You know what I mean? I gave you a few of them. You know what I mean? But I gave you arsenals here and there. But you know what I'm saying? You got to bring me back so we can do this again.
Yeah, we'll bring you back right before the event to really push the event there. So make sure y'all. When is it's Niggas vs. Bitches in February what?
February 6th.
February 6th. Make sure y'all. We'll talk about how to watch it live. We'll promote that, and if you're in the Michigan area, make sure Flint. Make sure you come through.
Bro, it's only right if you get the rest, especially the females. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dudes might be a little bit tougher, but it's a few females that get a couple of them that's on the card. Let them come on your show and talk shit. Yeah, man. I definitely will do that. There. Talk her shit. Nemesis, she'll talk her shit. Karma B, she'll talk her shit. You know what I mean? I was about to give you an it almost slipped out. I caught myself. Oh, I caught myself right there. Oh,
Maybe
we
we
got
can.
some shit. We got
No,
some
but yeah,
shit. I'm telling you. I'm
I'm
telling you, like
liking the
I got
card
some
so
shit.
far. But yeah, I'll definitely hit up
It's bloody.
the people on the cards and make sure they're on Bloody Scene. Shout it out, and
It's bloody.
all right then. Thank you very much, and
All
I
right,
do
yo.
appreciate
Appreciate
that.
that, yo.
All right, have a good night then.
All right, you too, yo.
All right, later. All right, there. Interview there. Hope y'all enjoyed that there. You know, Mr. Mumbles, you can on Twitter at Kingscore ENT 905. Only come with that king shit. Remember, so we got you Nemesis going against yours. So shout out to that. And that's gonna be, February 6th. Stay tuned for me get you on this by the time comes through. All right, Mr. Mumbles, East 905 KingShh. Holla at your boy. Peace out.